What if you've been lied to about your own mind? What if you are not a victim of your genetics, your past, or your brain chemistry? What if the key to peak happiness, health, and intelligence was a switch you already possess? This is not a metaphor. This is a scientific and spiritual reality. Dr. Caroline Leaf reveals that your mind is not what your brain does. Your brain does what your mind tells it to do. Your thoughts are not fleeting shadows. They are physical architects, constantly redesigning the very structure of your brain. This book gives you the 21-day plan to detox your thinking, rewire your reality, and finally, switch on your brain. Part 1. How to switch on your brain. Chapter 1. Mind controls matter. The old science told us we were machines, hardwired by our DNA. But the new science and ancient scripture reveals the stunning truth. Mind controls matter. Your brain is not in the driver's seat, you are. Every thought you have is a real, physical thing that sends signals to your genes, turning them on or off. Research shows that a staggering 75 to 98% of mental and physical illness comes from our toxic thought life. The conclusion is inescapable. You are not a victim of your biology. You are the master of it. Chapter 2. Choice and your multiple perspective advantage. Free will is not an illusion. It's your God-given superpower. Dr. Leaf introduces your multiple perspective advantage, your unique ability to stand outside of yourself, observe your own thinking, and choose to change it. Think of a diamond with many facets. Each right choice makes it shine brighter. Each toxic choice dims its light. You have a switch gene in your brain, the Krebs gene, that you activate with your thoughts. Your choices, moment by moment, are literally writing the genetic code of your future self. Chapter 3. Your choices change your brain. This is where it gets tangible. Through the science of epigenetics and neuroplasticity, we see that our thoughts, imagination, and choices can change our brains on every level: molecular, genetic, even electromagnetic. This is the scientific enactment of Romans 12 verse 2. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You are not destined to repeat the negative patterns of your ancestors. You are designed to be your own brain surgeon, rewiring toxic circuits and building healthy, life-giving ones in their place. Chapter 4. Catch those thoughts. You are designed to be the gatekeeper of your own mind. 2 Corinthians 10 verse 5 instructs us to take every thought captive, and science now shows why this is so critical. A chaotic mind, filled with uncaptured rogue thoughts of anxiety and fear, sends the wrong signals all the way down to your DNA. But research shows that just 5 to 16 minutes a day of focused, disciplined thought capturing can shift your brain into a state of peace and engagement. You are wired for love. Fear is a learned intruder. Catch it and dismiss it. Chapter 5. Entering into directed rest. Be still and know that I am God. This is more than a spiritual suggestion. It's a neurological prescription. When you enter a state of directed rest through prayer, introspection, or deep reflection, you activate your brain's default mode network, DMN. This isn't switching off. It's switching on to a higher level of intelligence, perspective, and connection with God. It's a Sabbath for your brain, where wisdom is downloaded and clarity emerges from the chaos. Chapter 6. Stop milkshake multitasking. Multitasking is a myth, a persistent, damaging lie. What we're really doing is rapidly and haphazardly shifting our attention, creating what Dr. Leaf calls milkshake multitasking. We're making a neurochemical milkshake of our brain cells, sacrificing depth and quality for shallow, frantic consumption. This leads to the flightiness we often mislabel as ADHD. The antidote is deep, intellectual, single-focused attention. It's time to put down the phone, close the tabs, and think deeply on one thing. Your brain will thank you with better memory, faster processing, and profound peace. Chapter 7. Thinking, God, and the Quantum Physics Brain. Science is finally catching up to the supernatural. Quantum physics shows that your consciousness affects the physical world. Your choices, your focused attention, literally collapse probabilities into reality. This is the observer effect in action. Just like the woman with the issue of blood who collapsed the probability of her sickness into the reality of her healing by touching Jesus' garment, your faith and your focused thoughts become substance. We are all entangled, connected in a way that transcends time and space, which is why your prayers and intentions have real, measurable power. Chapter 8. The Science of Thought. Dr. Leaf presents her groundbreaking geodesic information processing theory. It reveals that 99% of your mind's activity happens in the non-conscious realm. This is the root level, the soil, where your thought trees grow. Everything you say and do is first a thought in this non-conscious mind. If that soil is toxic, the fruit of your life will be toxic. But through deliberate practice, you can uproot the toxic trees and plant healthy ones. This process, called automatization, is how a new, positive thought becomes a default, life-giving habit. Part 2. The 21-Day Brain Detox Plan. This is your practical guide to applying everything you've learned. It's a rigorous, disciplined, and life-changing 7 to 10-minute daily routine that becomes a lifestyle of renewing your mind. The plan is built on the 5-step switch on your brain learning process. Gather, bring the toxic thought into your conscious awareness. What are you feeling? What lies are you believing? Focused reflection. Deeply and intellectually analyze that thought. Why is it toxic? What is the truth that dismantles it? Write, get it out of your head and onto paper. Use Dr. Leaf's MET-ACOG method, a visual, branching diagram, to see the thought and its connections clearly. Revisit. This is your planning stage. Evaluate what you've written and design the new, healthy thought that will replace the toxic one. Active reach. This is where faith meets action. Do or say something throughout your day that reinforces the new, healthy thought. Faith without works is dead. This step actively unglues the toxic neural branch and reglues the healthy one. For 21 days, you work on one toxic thought, simultaneously breaking it down and building up its healthy replacement. Why 21 days? Because that's how long it takes for the protein structures in your brain to solidify a new long-term memory. At day 7, the new connection is a bump. At day 14, a lollipop. By day 21, it's a strong, mushroom-shaped structure. This is you doing your own brain surgery. Final challenge. So, let's recap this profound truth. You are not your biology. You are not your past. You are not your toxic thoughts. You are a brilliant, powerful, thinking being made in the image of God, endowed with a mind that can redesign your own brain. You have been given the tools. You now understand that your thoughts are real things, that you can catch them, that you can, with focused will and God's Spirit, rewire every negative pattern, every generational curse, every self-defeating habit. The 21-Day Brain Detox Plan is your map, but you have to take the first step. You have to make the choice. So here is your challenge. Today, right now, pick one thought. One toxic, looping, limiting thought that has held you back. And for the next 21 days, become a neurosurgeon of your own destiny. Gather it, reflect on it, write it down, revisit it, and take an active reach against it. Do not just listen to this summary and move on. Your brain is waiting for your command. Your life is waiting to be transformed. It's time to stop being a victim of your mind and start being its master. Switch.